I'll never be there.
See yourself inside a dream. Make a dollar, be a god, crown yourself, be a model, dream big, be a father, word up, and get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up, rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Make a dollar, be a god, crown yourself, be a model, dream big, be a father, word up, and get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up, rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Yeah. Kimbro. Keep your head up. Gotta chase your dreams out the paper. Over time things change. So much bloodshed, it's a shame. Don't know what the future holds. Humble, I'll remain. Don't replace fear where trust should be. Right here, shouldn't know what your left think. Don't compare the size, focus on your team. Can't be myself, won't be anything. Grant me peace, I've been patient. Trying to find solutions without foundation. One life, better not waste it. Gotta adjust with the times, be adjacent. What's fair, not equal. In life, notice you get no sequel. Sometimes my soul feel conflicted, but I keep my head up, prevent from getting wet up. And times things get better, till then Glock and sweater. I wake up, make a dollar, be a god, crown yourself, be a model, dream big, be a father, word up, and get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up, rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Make a dollar, be a god, crown yourself, be a model, dream big, be a father, word up, and get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up, rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Living life, hoping niggas never play with us. I got commas working so mama can level up. Shots fire in the shot, so keep your head up. Prescribe me with her and Henny, I feel my Henny up. Living life, hoping niggas never play with us. I got commas working so mama can level up. Shots fire in the shot, so keep your head up. Prescribe me with her and Henny, I fill my cup. I got a master's for that back work. Never was the one to be lazy, should make my head hurt. She wanted me to move out to Europe, but I put that back first. I never really knew what I thought I did at first. Pain always wake a nigga up, I couldn't see at first. Drugs brought my nigga to his knees, I put him in a hearse. Plus I just seen way too many flakes, I couldn't feel worse. I done turned into that nigga I thought I was at first. Andy up, living life, hoping niggas never play with us. I got commas working so mama can level up. Shots fire in the shot, so keep your head up. Was walking in the rain, hoping to cover up. Andy up, living life, hoping niggas never play with us. I got commas working so mama can level up. Shots fire in the shot, so keep your head up. Prescribe me with her and Henny, I feel my cup. Andy up, living life, hoping niggas never play with us. I got commas working so mama can level up. Shots fire in the shot, so keep your head up. Prescribe me with her and Henny, I fill my cup.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you something straight off the motherfucking press. I ain't coming for no foolishness, and I'm blessed. You don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Where did we go wrong? How do we find ourselves hoping there's just an inch of life for us trying to hold on? I'm proud to be the only king. Kinky, curly, downright black and dirty, full of neurons. Let's find breath within our lungs. Inside we fight for what's right. Let's overlook the righteous. We hang our arms. Don't use our voice to link up or to bear arms. Too many lames, cowards and loud. Outsiders toting the guns. Laugh and cry later. Don't do me no favors. She said I'm wrong. Please leave me alone. If I ever face what's that, I just sit here daily, be crying all night long. That's the mental we stay away from. Get around some day ones. Welcome. Bring about the change that's needed. Alleviate frustrations. I get confused when it's time to pay dues.
We appreciate everybody for rocking with us, man.
I'm only 26, dog.
At the end of the day, you know what it is. We get into it. Me and bro again. Let's go. Bedtime stories.
This is trial and error. Would you rather be real lucky or real clever? Please believe this is nothing to be one-time measured. But these principles be the standards that last forever. That last forever. If this is trial and error, would you rather be real lucky or real clever? Please believe this is nothing to be one-time measured. But these are principles be the standards that last forever. That last forever.
All right. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. So, for the people in the back, somebody just won that 2.1 billion, I believe, was it? Or $1.7 billion. Just crazy. Crazy amount of money, man. Like, they probably gonna get 700 million back. You know, 2 people won it. They supposed to split it. You know, so that's what's going on right now. You know, that's what's going on. And at the end of the day, unfortunately, you know, I want people to realize, man, like all this money that's going around, bro, ain't no way you can't have, you're not supposed to have people just starving in the streets and people hitting a lotto for $1.7 billion, you know? You know what I'm saying, bro? If you want to just chime in, like, I mean, that's what I think. Let me see. You should be on now. Let me see. Hold on. That's what I think. Hold on. Let me see. I'm having some technical difficulties. Okay. Let me get bro back in here. Okay, can you hear me? Hold on. Make sure I can hear you. God dog it, Josh. Man, hold on. Let me see. I muted guest. Let me see. Okay. You back? All right, you back. My fault. But go ahead, man.
I was planning the lottery, bro. I was going to put my little ticket in. You spoiled my plans.
Hey, so we got a very special guest coming on, man. I'm about to give him a call. Hopefully he up, you know, he's, you know, one of the men, when you say man, the myth, the legend, he gonna chop it up with us about this lottery thing, man. He's been doing quite a few things. So without further ado, let's give him a call. Let's give him a call, bro. And let's see if he up.
Okay.
Hello?
The Hightower. You there?
Oh, we got
Hey,
on
what's going on, Cam?
Hey, we got the Hightower. We got the Hightower, man.
How y'all doing, fellas? Whoever, women.
Yeah, you know, so we got the Hightower. You know, me and Hightower, we go way back with me and Josh here. You know, Will, if you don't know, Josh, he's a part of the show, the Bedtime Stories. So this is the Bedtime Stories podcast. And Josh, Josh, be rocking that .cosh, whatever you told him that day, you know, he's a part of the show. And
Okay.
We are right now, on a serious note, we wanted to actually give you a call because we've been talking about the lottery. And for the people, my audience, they understand we look at various amounts of topics. But we want to get somebody in here who's knowledgeable, who has done a lot of the lottery game. And
And
to be
one.
honest, yes, yes, and one. Don't get it twisted, and one. So I'm gonna, ask you a couple questions, and I really would
Okay.
love your genuine take on the questions. Um,
Okay.
so first off, Will, tell everybody how long you've been playing the lottery.
I started playing the lottery in 2006. Um, I was on it for a while, and then eventually, I won. I was winning more, and then I was losing, but then I was winning on the pick three numbers, and I guess I got kind of big headed, beside myself or whatever. I jumped off the pick three and jumped on to the pick four because I was winning. I had their money, so I'm playing with house money. So I started betting like, man, like drawing like $100 or so because I was just that confident. But then again, when I went to the pick four number, it kind of like, it wasn't all that easy as to pick three. And then it kind of got the best of me because I was playing so recklessly because I had their money, you know. And so that money I had of theirs, it kind of went quickly because of the way I was playing. And so,
Mm-hmm.
but then I was winning periodically, but at the same time, I think I either probably broke even down the line or whatever, but I recently got off playing the lottery like a year ago because I seemed like I was just donating my money, you know. So,
Um, Josh, I'm gonna have you think of a question that you would want to ask, but I'm gonna ask him this question first. So you've been playing the lottery for let's say 2016 on I'm sorry 2006 and on and off to about 2025. Essentially now you just stopped playing.
I'll say
Um,
24.
24. Okay, 24.
Yeah.
So with that being said, because it's a lot of people right now that's saying, hey, you know what? People have won this lottery, and at the end of the day, there are tons of people who essentially don't understand the little nuances and little things that go on behind winning the lottery and also trying to win all together. So my thing is, I want to ask you, where do you see yourself right now when it comes to the lottery itself? Do you think that it's something that's promising, or do you think it's something, hey, even if you work at it, you won't be able to achieve the amount of money you think you can achieve?
Man, don't get me wrong. Now, it's some luck out there. And those you got some lucky folks out there that win it on the regular. It just it seemed like some people they just win it on the regular, man, and some people be chasing. That's like they always say that's a black folks' dream is to get rich, is to play the lottery. And sometimes they be chasing that dream and never get that dream, but they'll accumulate a habit. That's a lot of playing the lottery. That's gambling, so that's a habit. And also that's a deal.
Mm-hmm.
How often you play, maybe daily, weekly. Some people play every day, all day. So it's just become a habit, like anything else that you do often. But for the most part, you do have people that win, but it all depends. But then when they win, those that win big, a nice amount, maybe a million or so, little pick four number, pick five numbers, and they don't know how to manage their money, and it almost like it be gone in a few years, and they be looking crazy. So it's all about managing what you get. It ain't so much of how much is what you do with it. You
Yeah.
know.
I'm gonna let
Yeah.
Josh get in here. Go ahead, Josh.
I don't know, man. I like how we'll say, when people get their money, they tend to quick as they got it, they spend it fast. I guess I'll say if you were to win a lottery, would you have any suggestions, tips of how to save your money off winnings? What would be like a blueprint to save your money? Because some people, we know that's easy to spend, but it's hard to save. So what would be probably tips that you'll
Hmm.
probably give to people for winning?
Man, just try to invest it because if you live off that money, eventually you're gonna go broke. You gotta have some money making money. first and foremost. You know, so if you live off whatever you win, $1 million, eventually that money gonna evaporate because you got to live off of it. You understand? You got to pay rent and this, that, and the other. So it's gonna go away. But you have to invest that money that you do win and keep some money coming in because eventually you're gonna go broke. It's just that simple.
Mm.
You know, invest in some property or whatever. You know.
Yeah, Will,
Yeah.
yesterday you were speaking to me briefly about the numbers game and how you would take your
Oh
time
yeah.
literally going through the numbers to seeing what would come out and how you felt like they were, reluctant to put out the numbers that you believe that you did your research on that would come out. Talk to us a little bit about that process.
Well, any number I play, I'll go and look and see when the last time it came out. You know, if it came out maybe last year, it make me more eager to play it because I know it may be due to come out. And then it's a lot of it's like a numbers game. You know, sometimes they will show you numbers to leading up to that number that you're trying to play. And you know, and that's what makes me jump onto a number once I start looking at the numbers. You know, this day, that day, this week, and keep on looking at some. So I said, okay, this number trying to come out. And then it last time it came out was a year ago. So that's how I play. That's how I go about choosing my numbers, you know. And I feel kind of confident. I know most people, they just go to the lottery and give me this. They play their birthdays and all that, whatever.
Right.
But me, that's my strategy I feel a little more confident to playing that number, opposed to just a number coming out of my head and just say, give me this and give me that, you know.
Yeah.
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 That's my strategy.
I did. Now I created a whole little PowerPoint, but I want to know from you. Do you believe? I mean, they got a lot of stuff out here. You know, they got stocks, they got savings accounts and stuff like that. Do you believe? You know, hey, if people are looking to play the lottery, don't mess with it. Put it in a savings account or put it in, a stock, or put it in the S&P 500. Would you, in your opinion, and I'm not asking you to give anybody financial advice, of course, but I'm just saying, okay, do you believe that money could be best served somewhere else, or do you believe people should chase the luck?
So you saying the money that they put the lottery with invested?
Right.
So
Do you believe that's
the win?
Well, do you believe that they should invest the money that they would otherwise put on the lottery, or do you believe that they should spend every single week chasing the win, or chasing that luck for $15, $20 a week, $30 a week?
Well, I think if they had enough, they probably, it would be a good idea to invest. But you figure most people that's playing a lottery, they're trying to come up, so they ain't got it like that to invest, But if you do win, yeah, of course, But 9 times out of 10, most people, they ain't got it like that to go, put some money down on the stock or this or that. They that's how they trying to get their situation to that point where they can probably have a little more, or they can do a little investing, for their future. So I think that's the reason why they play the lottery, because they broke. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to come up.
Yeah, I that man. Man, and when you come from certain underprivileged neighborhoods, or just you're not having the same type of money. I want to say the same type of money opportunities that may be benefited towards more complementary neighborhoods, or more
More
rich and loose
affluent neighborhoods. Yeah.
Give people a chance of hope. And even though it may be few and far between, but people do win. People do win lotteries. I mean, so based off winning, but it seems like when people win, sometimes
You breaking up,
burn.
Josh?
Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead. You was breaking up a little bit. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can finish your thought. Go ahead.
They sometimes some people crash and burn sometimes when they win. Cause I was just seeing a story where a guy had won the lottery, and his own family took him out. So it's a gift and a curse, I think.
Yeah, and just to piggyback back off that, Josh, Will, I'm not sure if you've heard about the whole, like, the lottery. I've seen this online. Are people winning more so in places like California? Like, because I be thinking, look, y'all controlling this stuff, man. Y'all trying to dump more money into the places that that they got all the money. Have you seen over the years, man, California keep winning the Mega Million, or a certain place keep winning the Powerball? Have you seen that?
Well, I know it's been places where people like little hit towns, that people
Yeah,
have won a lot of, oh, they up in age, they retire and people be saying they say like, man, I wish I had got that. They're young, so sometimes they be like, I'm gonna donate some money to this charity. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna build this. But the 9 times out of 10, them people don't live their life. And
Right.
some of them that the older be up in age, they didn't live their life. So they want to invest money in their grandkids and donate something to charity. So, but like what Josh was saying earlier, sometimes money when you win the lottery, sometimes it enhances who you really are. If you're a nice person, it enhances you. Or if you're a terrible person, it enhances your character. It makes
yeah,
you more of who you
yeah.
are. You understand what I'm saying? That's what money
Money,
does.
money for the person that you already are.
So, like he said, you can
Basically.
destroy yourself. You can crash and burn.
Mm. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is Will, man. We appreciate you for taking our call, man. Is there anything else
No doubt.
you would love to say to the audience? I created this podcast Beyond the Book, and we've grossed over 600,000 views on YouTube, and 400,000 views on Facebook, and with that being said, there's a lot of different people who come on who really enjoy themselves, talk about themselves as teachers, administrators, all that. So we appreciate you for joining us, and if there's anything else you would like to say, please do.
Well, I would say, man, don't. The lottery, like I said, lottery is a habit. So, just like anything else people do out here, it's a habit, and it can cost people. Some people, went in debt. Some people, they'll do anything because they'll put up stuff at their house. Like people gambling, they go to boats and all that. But the lottery, no difference.
Mm.
People sacrifice stuff. They'll go and go play the lottery, ain't pay their light bill. So you gotta just don't start it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like sometimes people they lose, they try to get it back. Sometimes you got to cut your loss and say, you know what, I'm done. Some people go to the boat and lose $1,000. Then they'll try to come back the next day and win that $1,000 back. But little do they know, you'll fall deeper and deeper into debt. Now you're down 3,000, 4,000. Just cut your loss. You lost that 1,000. Cut your loss. Go home and don't play no more. That's my outlook at it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we appreciate you, Will, for coming on with us, man. Thank you. The Hightower, you know what I'm saying? One of the good guys. We appreciate you, man.
All right, Cameron. All right, Josh. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, Hightower, he hit it right on the head though, man. You can either crash or burn. You live and you learn. Either you freeze or you burn, man.
Yeah, yeah, he hit it right on the head, man. He did a lot of the things that he mentioned, especially towards the end, like explaining to a lot of different people, you could crash and burn. It's a habit. It's like a fix, and then don't let you win. You win one. Oh man, okay, boom. I think I could do it. Now you fighting, trying to get back. Now you're not playing with house money. And then that hope factor, bro, where the government, the state, they sell us hope. That $10. I mean, think about how much money they're making. If 2 million people play the lottery, $10 a week, bro, they cashing in.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is from the Dark Knight, but I think it is. It was a quote said, "Hope is our greatest strength, but also one of our greatest weakness."
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
sometimes you gotta know where to throw in the white flag. Sometimes, and that don't make you a quitter. Sometimes you gotta throw in the white flag to recuperate, get your mind back right, and then come back to the playing field. And that the loss or the bad luck or just even the bad decision making can eventually subside and something else can take its place.
there you go. For sure, for sure. Um, so what I want to do is I want to jump to just to lead into that, and then we have another topic. But I got this screen record right here. Let me see. I got this PowerPoint, man, that kind of leads into what we've been talking about. So it says here, for the people who are watching, man, the truth about the lottery, right? Hope versus reality. Now, Will talked about a lot of interesting points. I think that was pretty cool because he talked about, man, I was measuring and putting in work to actually pull out some numbers and had and won, but
You know, it's books. We don't so crazy, but they have books on that. Like lottery numbers, it's the numbers game, which it is. But you know, it's kind of like to me, not to interrupt, but
no, you good.
that energy you put into the numbers game, you can really put that into your own business. But even though you
Yes.
know, even that may be a spur thing, a hobby. You know, it's like a hobby. Cause you know, I gamble. I gamble on basketball, sports gaming, and you know, I win few and far between. Just like maybe like a lot of people do, but I feel like my luck is a little bit better than just the lottery. But go ahead.
Yeah, right. But I do like, bro, people who ain't got no money, bro. This Will also said something phenomenal. He said that's why they playing the lottery to actually get out of their circumstance, man. That whole factor. All right, cool. If I'm making $800 a week, man, my rent 12, my rent 16, 1700 dollars a month. I got a kid, all these different things, bro. I'll put $10, $15 a week to the lottery just in case,
Well,
that I might win
I
millions. That's
yeah,
that's worth it to
yeah,
them.
you know, yeah, it's just the chance, you know. It's just the thrill of the win, the thrill of the ride. Sometimes, you know, just having the chance of I might be able to get out of this situation. You know, hope.
Yeah. Yeah. So real quick, I ain't gonna bore everybody with this, but I do want to give us something else of value, man. So we look here, it says the odds are against you. Now, every time you play the lottery, the Powerball jackpot odds, it's 1 in 292 million. Okay, 1 in 292 million. Mega Millions jackpot odds 1 in 302 million. More likely to be struck by lightning than win. I mean, that's crazy work.
Oh shit! God damn.
That I mean, these are just the facts, bro. I mean, now again, on that, I'm gonna give you a you know what I'm saying, pull back the curtain just a little bit because we
Okay.
see people win. Okay, boom. But we gonna see what we could do with our money, especially if we young. Me and you, we young guys. Especially if you young, you could do some damage with the money you put towards the lottery. Now, small prizes are common, but usually less than ticket cost. Now, Will said, he was doing pick three. He was hitting them
Yeah.
sometimes. Then he
Yes,
started
sir.
getting big headed. Then he started, okay, my pick three
Start feeling
ain't.
good. You know,
Yeah, you start
start
feeling.
feeling
Of
good.
course, you start winning. That's just human nature. You start feeling good. So I'm a
Winning and feeling good has been synonymous throughout the generation of a lifetime. When you win, you feel good. And 95% of feeling good is looking good. So if you winning, you looking good. You trying to win. But go ahead.
Floyd Mayweather always post the ones he win,
You know,
but he never posted.
they don't post the losses.
He never post the losses, bro. Come on, man.
I mean, but you gotta understand when you accumulate the type of money those guys accumulate. You know, now you just looking for things to do. You know, because
Yeah,
it's certain when you broke in the hood. I ain't even gonna say broke, but when you're just making it in the hood, you know, you're very frugal with your money. You're very optimistic about certain purchases you're going to make. But once that cash start going in, you got to go against your human nature. To just they say, money burn a hole in your pocket. You can't sit down sometimes. You
yeah,
got to and do the right thing.
yeah, yeah. Let's go. I want to go here. It says spending $10 per week. So we kept it modest. We kept it modest. But spending $10 per week, bro. Total
Mm-hmm.
spent in a year, $520. That's not a lot of money. Okay, cool.
Money.
520 in a damn year. Okay, we spending more than that on Netflix. Okay, cool. Expected winning $73. Expected net loss 447. Okay, you're essentially buying daydreams, not returns. Okay, cool. Let's move forward. All right. So let's say 30 years of playing, right? Or paying $10 a week.
Yeah.
We just talking about $10, people. Total spent, okay, $15K. Now this is 30 years. Now let's say you 20 years old, you want a little bread for, turn 50 that you can't touch. This 15 stacks right there, right? Expected winnings if you are playing, right?
Yes, sir.
2,000 net loss 13,000, right? So because you aren't saving, right, you could possibly lose $13,000. Now this is like the hypothetical, right? Hypothetical. So let's look at the jackpot illusion. Okay, advertised jackpot 500 million, the lump sum 300 million, bro. Taxes on that 126 million. Net take home is about 174. All right, much less than the headline amount. The lottery's real purpose is marketed as a path to riches. Now we already know this. In reality, a voluntary tax on hope. They taxing us to hope. $10 a week, $20 a week, $25 a week.
Ain't nothing free. You
Ain't
can't
nothing
hope for
free.
free, bro. You can't
You
hope
know?
for free.
So they taxing us on it, right? Funding everything. Players trade financial security for a daydream. Okay. The bottom line, the lottery isn't rigged, but it is stacked against you. Right? Hope is very powerful, like you just mentioned. Our biggest strength and our worst weakness. Saving and investing builds real wealth. Right? Don't just fund our dreams, build our own future. So, like, if we go 30 years, right? Let's go 30 years. So I'm doing this for us just so that we can have a visual. In 30 years, if you put a certain amount of money into the lottery, you're more likely, and it's more than probable, that you will have a net loss versus if you put it in a savings account. Now I'm gonna break this down, bro. Savings account, not only a savings account with 4% interest. In 30 years, if you put it in the stock market, preferably the S&P 500, okay, VOO. On average, stock market over 55 years, stock market has always performed positively. The stock market, 7%, right? And we talking about the S&P right here, on average. It grows above 45K, bro. Above 45K. So in 30 years, $10 a week. Either in savings, you could do both. $20 a week, 10 in savings, $10 in savings. It's gonna take you 30 years. But if you play in the lottery, got savings, stock market, okay, one stock, not multiple stocks, one stock, so you can get the dividend returns and the stock growth. Okay, when they say that average stock returns, they're not just talking about dividends all the time. They're talking about the actual stock growth. That counteracts inflation, all that. So, which future should you choose? I'm gonna close it out with this one. The lottery is the hope tax, right? So you may spend $13,000 being a hole. If you do savings, $10 a week in a 4% interest savings account, Apple savings account, Capital One, SoFi, Robinhood, all these places got savings accounts with the interest rate of 4%. You can have $30,000 in 30 years. Stock market, 50K. Now I'm just talking about $10, right? The choice is yours, bro. Now, bro, from what I said in regarding that, I still understand why people would play the lottery. Hell, I would still probably play the lottery, but I would also dump some in like savings and also the market for at least one stock. What you think?
Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. If you're gonna play the lottery, at least try to play your future as well. Try to put some money into stocks, something that for sure is going to get you a little bit of, what call it the back end, I guess, per se, for those in the back that maybe don't understand that. Just get your back in.
Yeah,
It's a guaranteed back in. Only thing that don't guarantee that is death,
that's
and we ain't gonna
facts.
speak that on your life. So it's a slippery slope because we all want to get rich overnight, but when you come to when you more you live, the more you know that nothing really comes overnight, and it's a long game sometimes, and anything worth having sometimes takes a long time.
Yeah. I'm gonna give everybody a little peek, right? I got a savings account. I'm working on it. I got a Capital One 360 savings account. I got an Apple savings account. And I'm working with the S&P 500. So if I keep doing what I'm doing consistently, 20 years. I already mapped it out. Chat them mapped it out for me. If I just keep doing with the small, and I'm not where I want to be, but if I just keep doing with the little small trinkets, My S&P will be at almost a $500,000 in 20 years.
Oh
My
man.
my Capital One 360 savings account will be at 200K. My Apple savings account will be at 111,000. That's combined. Now, we talking about those two savings accounts are liquid. That's liquid bread.
That
20
means you get
years.
to it.
Right, you'll be able to get to it. You know, I'm a cash out them stocks, and we gon', you know, me and Uncle Sam gonna talk. But you
Oh,
know,
y'all, you and Uncle Sam definitely gonna talk. I mean, that's for sure. He gonna holler at you. He definitely gonna have something to say to you.
you
You know,
know. So,
set up shop right here.
okay. I wanna while you set up shop, bro, I'm just mute you real quick. Let me know if it's good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to. I want us to talk about these phenomenal young people, man, and we're gonna watch a video as well. We got, you know, I think she's a 12-year-old. She innovated an air filter, which is phenomenal, and I wanna showcase that. And before I do that, essentially this segment is going to talk about a lot of different young individuals coming up doing amazing things and providing the youth, the adults even, with a new look on innovation, on creativity, and just doing for self. You know, we're gonna look at a few different people. We got a young man in the UK, 7-8 years old, CEO of his company. This was a little while ago, but to me, this is extremely important, and we gonna listen to it from Good Morning America. And we gonna check it out. Let me actually unmute bro real quick, and let's go ahead and take a look. Let me see, screen record. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this, man. Let's take a look. Actually, what I want to do, bro, I'm a mute you just real quick, and I want to go here. So the people can see while the video is playing. All right, let's do it.
Innovators and creators. One of them is a 12-year-old from Connecticut who came up with an air filtration system that only cost $60 to make. Take a look. With just a box fan, tape, furnace filters, and cardboard.
You're going to make sure that there are no air bubbles, like you could see here.
Eniola Shikunbi created this virus filtering air system when she was just 9 years old.
I noticed a lot of my friends had allergies. They'd be missing school, and I felt bad for them, and I wanted to see my friends. Air filters help filter out the pathogens and pollutants in the air, which produces cleaner air for people to breathe.
So Eniola got to work, writing a local female scientist asking for help with the invention.
All right, so following the engineering design process, we tested this out, it works, ready to rock.
When I built the filter, I felt like there was a lot of teamwork there, and I really liked how everybody came together to help. So I decided it was my mission to get these into state, but also across America, because I believe that everybody deserves a chance to have a healthy environment.
Okay, so I want to, yeah, bro. So she, created an actual air filter, which is, remarkable to me, for students and everybody around the world. Essentially, she partnered with a local scientist, and she invented this, man, which I think is amazing. What you think about that? Her name is what's her name? As I gather her name, Jasmine. Jasmine is her name. So yeah, man, what you think about that?
I mean, when somebody at the age of 9, but you say came to fruition around 12 years old, right? But she started at the age of 9, right?
Right.
If I'm not mistaken.
And I'm sorry. Her name is Eniola. Eniola. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
At the age of 9, it's phenomenal. you can't really you can't put a price on um, building new things and being an innovator and not an imitator.
Right.
Um, I just pray that she continue on this path, and the government don't try to take her out for trying to
There you
make the
go.
breed cleaner. Because it seems like we profit more off pain than we profit off people healing and living more air quality lives.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
world, this world can be a great place, but we know it can also be filled with evil at times as well. But with inventions like that, even though it may be small to some, because it may be not affecting them, um, to her friends at school, to her family, and hopefully eventually to the world, it can become a monumental thing because people struggle with allergies every day. People struggle with breathing. People struggle with you know just simple things, and you don't really notice that because maybe you take that for granted. We take just every day. You can just be able to walk, talk, listen, hear. Just common things. Some people not able to do. So it's good that you have somebody that's thinking about the less fortunate, and that's one step closer to breathing good quality air for the people. And you gotta admire that. It's an admirable thing. And hopefully she can patent her style,
Mm-hmm.
patent what she's doing, and really make some money off of it, and change not only her family situation for the better. She can change her friend's situation and anybody that's have allergies and is going through problems with that, and make it an affordable situation for people. Cause say it
Yeah.
costs like $6 to make, so she would probably just double the price, charge 124 or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like just, I would say put it at $12, have the schools pay for it and do
Mm-hmm.
it like that. My thing is I don't want, somebody to come in and try to, one of these bigger companies try to, okay, market her. We gonna get no. Give her everything she actually deserves because she came up with the idea. She came up with how to actually put it together with some help. The local scientists give her all her bread, all her residual bread, all the money that she deserves. Because real money is what's going to help change her life and actually
Mm-hmm.
put money in her family's pockets. That's cool. She got the Good Morning America interview. Great. But we all know real money is what's changing lives. Not, acting as if, we just the brightest people or we got bright people or we got smart people. We need some money, God damn it. And
Yeah, recognition
they need to
is
make
cool.
that happen.
Recognition is fine, but man, you got to pay us. Fuck
Yes.
that, pay me.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, damn it.
Um, let's go. I wanna go to the next kid. So now this kid right here, let me see. I'm gonna move bro. Now this kid right here, again, we looking at Time magazine and you know, a phenomenal individual. It looks like, a person that meet Time's first ever kid of the year. All right. I'm gonna play this video and
Ever since I
let's
was a
see.
little,
I
loved
wanna
the city and loved everything. People.
hang on. I wanna make sure it's
A
not
week
it's not
before the
playing nothing
turn of
else.
my birthday, so I turned 9.
All right, let's
This
see.
person, if that's one, we had to do the same thing because it was just like this.
All right. All right, here we go.
I'm a very curious person. If that's one thing you need to know about me, I love learning about the environment, ecology. Everything is just of such interest to me. I just like learning in general. So everything in school is actually super fun. I cannot see a world filled with kindness without science and technology being involved.
Good, everybody's gone. Now we can talk.
Hey, hold on. Hey, she looks so ready. So this how with Angelina Jolie,
I'm in
y'all.
Denver, Colorado.
Congratulations to the first ever Kid of the Year. You have a brilliant mind, clearly, but you are very, very generous with that mind and information, and that's just really wonderful.
What is the invention?
So I created a device called Tethys.
Each and every one of us have the right to know what is in our water and have access to clean drinking water. And this fully functional device can help with that.
Tethys is a device that detects lead in drinking water faster and more inexpensive than the current methods out there today. It's based on carbon nanotube sensor technology and provides all the results to your mobile phone on an app that I created. My inspiration behind it was actually the Flint water crisis. It was just so unacceptable that kids my age were essentially drinking a poison every day. And I realized that something really needed to be done to help solve that problem. I don't think I can say there was like an aha moment where I was like, this is what I want to do. It was rather just like this continuous like learning and loving more about STEM and science and technology. But I can tell you a huge changing moment in my life was about, I want to say when I was 4 or 5 years old, my uncle got me a chemistry kit. And I felt the need to finish the whole thing in one day. And I did. A lot of my devices are based on biology, chemistry, physics, computational method. This process, it's usually spread over a couple of months, even years. It's just based on how I feel about it and how I get inspired by something. I don't force myself through the process. I don't do anything to accelerate it. I do it at a pace which makes me feel excited and makes me want to keep going. See, that's the biggest thing about innovation is if you don't have that motivation and drive to keep going, it's going to be dry. It's not going to be something you enjoy doing or anybody else is going to enjoy.
Hold on, I wanna put bro up here too.
Hearing about it. 2020 has really helped me be a kid. Obviously, I do need fresh air, so I go on bike rides a lot. I fenced. I did a lot of virtual fencing. I fenced a lot of pillows. I baked.
All right, we don't want to hear too much about that. But yeah, bro. You know, a kid making big moves. You know, what you think about Shorty, man? You know, I mean, she look like she ready for prime time already.
I mean, you know, she hit the nail right on the head, man. When you're inspired to help people that's going through a crisis, especially like the crisis that's going on in Flint, Michigan, where it's probably still people still struggling with just getting fresh water or something that like once again we take for granted. Man, it's admirable. It's motivational to me as well, but it also goes to show the fact that if this little kid can have the mental fortitude to put that together, what's going on with our government that
Mm-hmm.
a little kid had to make that step to try to help Flint? Where's the tax money? Where's the tax money going? Where's the president doing? There's no way that we have a lottery for $1 billion, you know, just about, but people that don't have water. Um, it just, you know, it's just bewildering to me, and it still kind of it can upset you when you really think about it. But this is the world we living in today. Um, you gotta you gotta pay for water. You gotta pay for oranges and apples. You gotta pay for what comes off the earth. But when you're in need, you gotta still pay for that as well. Nothing is free. So it feels good to hear that the youth, which is the next generation, is trying to put their best foot forward to accommodate those in need.
Yeah, yeah. We got this kid, man. We got this kid. It's let me see. We got this kid. His name is this guy's name. Lino Marrero, 15, invented a shoe that can charge a cell phone. Did you guys see this? All right. 15 years old, man. We have phenomenal minds out here, people who essentially are doing good for the community and also fulfilling their duties as, you know, profound individuals in society. And some of us, you know, the bigger system just can't get it right. I want to read about Lino, man. Lino Marrero was leaving cello practice one day when he noticed several blisters on his fingers. The pain was so bad that the 10-year-old inventor from Frisco, Texas, wanted to quit playing the instrument for good. Even though he loved music, so he started doing some research online to find a solution. I learned that a lot of musicians actually quit their instrument because of finger pain, said Marrero. now 15. That's when I realized I need to invent something for this. A few months later, the string ring was born. It's an adjustable band that protects a string musician's sore and blistered fingers so that they can keep practicing without a loss of sound quality. Monroe's first invention was a success, but he didn't stop there. A year later, at the age of 11, he created an eco-friendly shoe with replaceable soles after learning how. Where is this kid? Tony Stark. Yo, go find this kid, man. A year later, at the age of 11, he created an eco-friendly shoe with replaceable soles after learning how expensive and environmentally harmful it can be to own multiple pairs of footwear. Shoe waste contributes a lot to landfills, he says, especially since they have rubber soles that don't dissolve easily. Instead of owning separate shoes for different sports, such as soccer cleats or basketball cleats, Morero's invention allows athletes to keep their one pair in their closet. Huh. Okay. Wow. What you think about this kid, Brody?
Man, he's a very smart kid.
Right.
Man, gifted, of course, definitely gifted. And he gonna have a hard time selling it to black folks though. Black folks love their shoes. They love their most
Right.
pairs of shoes. He's gonna have a hard sale, but man, that's fire to even be able to have the mental capacity to even think of something like that. It's commanding. It just shows you how far the human race has gone over the years to even be able to put them type of thoughts and that type of invention together for yourself. Only probably pushback I'll probably say is just the smell of the shoes. If when you rocking one pair of shoes that deal with different sports, maybe the smell probably won't be. But I'm pretty sure he has a patent for that as well. So I'm
Yeah.
rocking with it. All support and all love to that kid.
Yeah. All support and all love to him, man. He's doing a phenomenal job. Now this last kid, man, look, I mean, it looked like we're making good time. And this last kid, I just posted him on Facebook, and the reason why I posted, now, bro, you got the Bears jersey on. Why you rocking the Bears jersey? You still believing in them Bears, bro?
Bears game should be coming on in about like 7:15, 7:20. You know, got Caleb Williams on the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good. I got my Bears jersey on. Bear down.
These guys,
Bear
and
down.
they when will they learn?
Hey, bro, look, I'm sailing with the ship and I'm going down with the ship too. Go Bears.
Bear down, you damn right. Bear down. Somebody told me I bet against the Bears every Sunday. Every Sunday.
Hey man, tell that guy, I don't want to catch him walking these streets. Man, if he betting against the Bears there Sunday, man, that ain't good. We ain't doing that. Either with us or against us.
Now this kid right here, y'all, he from my Facebook, man. This kid, Kaloum, I believe is his name. I just posted this on Facebook. Right, everybody go check out. I'm a news reporter, broadcaster, interviewer. I'm doing a few different things. But of course, beyond the book, this is the last kid we're gonna look at. So Kaloum, a 13-year-old CEO. Yeah. A 13-year-old CEO is teaching kids to code while we're still figuring out our Wi-Fi password. This is the look he's giving us. You know what I'm saying? Golded already. Kaloum Daniel founded iCode Robots at just 7 years old, making him one of the youngest CEOs in the UK. His company teaches coding and robotics to kids from all backgrounds. Okay? Breaking down barriers and giving every child a shot at tech brilliance. Today, he's 13 and already stacking awards like Young STEM Personality of the Year and the Diana Award. Here's the kicker. He's not just building robots, he's building equity. He's making sure kids who don't normally get access to tech education get the same shot at the future. Would you say this kind of innovation should be in every school? Yes. I'm going to tell you why this is so important. And this is phenomenal stuff, man, by these young kids, all of them. I'm going to tell you why this is important. We understand that technology, if not there, you don't become what you possibly could become because of that technology. We have plenty of examples. Mark Zuckerberg, if you didn't go to that school. Now, Mark was also weird and smart, Not to say none of these people aren't smart, but you have the access to the technology. Bill Gates, if he never went to Lakeside High School, where would he be? All these people, right? Jeff Bezos, he had access to resources, went to one of the best schools. Mom and dad invested in his company. Now, he invested some of his own money to begin with, but his mom and dad invested. And then he got some more.
He had opportunity.
Yes.
He had opportunity.
Yeah, there is no Jeff Bezos without that money, man. Without those investors. There is no.
Make it clear. Make it clear.
Yes, absolutely. So these are things that we want to, stretch to not only the youth, but also the adults. They think, everything is painted with a fine brush. That's not how it works, man. Bob Ross not sending you a perfect photo, man. This is what it is. Resources, tech, and money.
Legend of Bob Ross. Shout out Bob Ross. Legendary thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. We about to get up out of here though. This was a phenomenal episode, bro. You got something to lead the people with because that was also the last person,
Yeah, man. I just want to end. I want to end it off with, man, to all the youth that's out there. Everybody keep pushing forward. Keep pushing your best foot forward. And sometimes you gotta listen to your kids. It's the kids. The kids are the future. You can still learn. You can still learn. Age don't find wisdom. You gotta just continue to have knowledge and learn each day, and know that every day is an opportunity to learn. Fellas, just this is a little bit off topic, but this is my point. Do not get tricked off the streets. Please put the guns down. Killing over a man or a woman is not the way. It's too much violence going on. Put the guns down.
Ludicrous.
Put the book up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well said. My biggest take on this as we let you guys go. Plenty of students, and I just want to show this guy's face, man. Plenty of people, entrepreneur and presenter at 7, 8 years old, man. This is just remarkable to me. And yeah, and for people who don't know or understand what's going on or the magnitude of this is, for me, that's something that I won't understand. I totally respect everybody and what they're doing, and every single person who has an outlet that's trying to put other people out on Front Street, who are entrepreneurs, who are businessmen and women, who are educators, who are just regular day people, also people in tech doing their thing. We salute you, and we want people like this, just like this, that we looking at to have more of a voice, more of a platform. Stay out that damn gas station buying that lottery all the time. Go get you a savings account. If you're going to put $20 to the lottery, man, put $20 to a savings account. Pay yourself first before you pay the government or the state, man. Bro, we about to get the hell up out of here. I'm hungry. And for my last words, man. Actually, bro, it look like you got a small comment. I'm about to wrap it up.
I ain't no small comment. I was just laughing at the fact that someone stop playing that damn lottery. Hey, look, hey, chase your dreams, man. Invest into yourself. Invest into your future. You don't play lottery, play responsibly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In this simulation, provide a demonstration to the higher power showing who you are. Only then do we soar across the pages of life, man. Until next time, please levitate.